Well, you are at home with Jim and Joy, and you are an important part of our EWTN family, and we are delighted that you have welcomed us into your home. We certainly would love to hear from you, and today we would love to hear your comments and your questions. You know you're watching. It's Monday, and we are here, and we are live. Give us a jingle at 1-800-221-9460. If you are calling and you are outside North America, you can always reach us at 205-271-2980, and you can always send us an email with a question or a comment to jimandjoy@ewtn.com, and check us out on Facebook. Well, the question for today's show was this: did you attend this year's EWTN Family Celebration, or maybe you attended one in the past? Can you share a highlight or a favorite moment? Yeah. Now, you got to go to the family celebration.
It was Saturday, so I was away for the weekend and just got back in, and it was a tremendous time. And I really do hope someone will call in or email us about your experience there in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm going to be speaking more and more about that, but I can tell you, everybody was asking for you because you weren't there.
I wasn't there.
Every person's asking for you. I had a young man, he's a high school kid, and he was there with a camera so that as people came that I was greeting, they would, he would take the pictures.
Yeah.
So after a half hour, the kid says, "Gee, your wife is more popular than you are. Everybody's asking for her." And I said, just take the pictures. You know?
No, I think if I would have went and you weren't there, it's kind of like we're a team.
No, I don't think so. No.
I think it was.
But anyway, you weren't there, and tell us about the tea party you had, a 2-day tea party with some of our granddaughters.
Well, we have 17 grandchildren, and 8 of the granddaughters came over to our house on Friday and Saturday, and we had a tea party. And where this idea came from, all they knew was that Baba was going out of town, and they wanted to come to my house. And so, but let's have a party. Well, what kind of party are we going to have? Well, let's have a tea party. So none of us are from England or anything, so we just kind of made all this up. And so my daughters bought me a hat, and I had gloves and outfits and dresses, and we set the table.
But all the girls did too.
All the girls did too, and they all dressed, and we had tea, and there's some pictures of the younger girls, and then there's the older girls, and we had all the tea things. You had scones and
but you were
little
going to
dainty
use a
sandwiches.
teapot. When we got married, people gave us china.
Right, Gil and Rita.
Then you got ready to use it, and it was cracked, so the stuff was, and you got to buy 2 new teapots.
Of course,
so
it was an opportunity.
You didn't break any other ones, did you?
No, it was an opportunity to go to an antique store and buy more. But so I woke up that morning, and I was taking out the china and setting the table and being ready in advance. And then I was like, my teapot has a crack in it. And so I said, what am I going to do? And a friend at the center said to me, go down to the antique store 2 blocks down. So I went down there and found 2 beautiful little teapots that go perfectly with our set. So it was.
But the girls loved it.
They loved it. We had so much fun, and we talked like we were from England.
That should be funny.
For hours.
New Jersey people speaking like they're from New
England.
England.
Well, we apologized to all of the UK for what we did to your beautiful language. We just had fun, and it went on, and then we went to Mass together, which was fun. We were going to go in our attire, but we decided we might really freak some people out. So we changed our clothes, and we went to Mass together, went out to dinner. Then we came back to the house, and they don't want this party to end. So we go out in the yard, we make this beautiful fire, and they have these glow sticks on, and they want to sing. So they're out in the yard. It's like 8:30 at night, and they are singing and dancing every Disney
Was that
tune
when the police came?
No. And it was too much fun. And I'm just delighted that my grandchildren like to hang out with me. They spent your money, and we were very grateful for Bobo. Yeah. Thank you, Bobo, for doing this for us. But we had a great time.
And it's something for you to, when I said to the people, my wife's having a tea party with, all the girls. Women know about tea parties.
Yeah.
Okay, so everyone's like, don't you know about the tea party? There's going to be food, there's going to be, I didn't know, So something good for you to think about with your children or with your grandkids, have a tea party, right?
It was fun.
It was wonderful. So plenty more to come. We'll be right back. Did you attend this year's family celebration or one in the past? Can you share a highlight from that time and what it meant to you? 1-800-221-9460. Don't go away. Plenty more to come. If you call us and if you email us, there'll be plenty. We'll be right back.
Welcome back. Well, you're at home with Jim and Joy, and I'm really excited today because we have an audience. This is like how it used to be, right?
Yeah,
we
before
had
COVID,
audience and people are here from all over the country, and we are delighted that they came to Alabama in beautiful October. I think this is my favorite month to be in Alabama. Don't come here in August. It's very, very hot, but not so in October.
This group is with Patrick and Joy Campbell. So we had them on some years back, and I mean, people are just gathering to their teachings. It's Joyful Hope Ministries. Father Ernie Rush is here with us from New Jersey. And so it's a great group, and they're really on fire for the Lord. And
we're delighted to have them. Now, remember that we're taking your question and your comments on our show today. So it's Monday, we're here, and we are live, 1-800-221-9460. Outside North America, you could reach us at 205-271-2980. And you can always send us an email with a question or a comment to jimandjoy@ewtn.com. So the question was this: did you attend this year's EWTN Family Celebration, or perhaps one in the past? And can you share a highlight or a favorite moment? And then we did want to announce that the EWTN Family Celebration special coverage and the programming will air this Saturday and Sunday beginning at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time this Saturday, October 8th.
You can always go to
EWTN.com.
It'll list it there for you. And this is why we wanted to do a show on Monday, because so many people weren't there. I mean, we had thousands of people there, but I mean, so many people watching us weren't there. To get you ready to make sure you're tuning in, as it said, you know, Saturday and Sunday, to watch the family celebration and why you should be watching that.
So tell everybody who was there and how did it go?
There were so many people there from our staff. You know, and of course, Father Spitzer, Father Pacwa, Jeanette Bankovic, you know, there was some of the...
Marcus Grodi.
Were you there?
I wasn't there, but I knew the role.
Marcus was there. So yeah, great speaking list. Yeah, and then other people there giving, you know, other teachings. Crystalline Everett, who recently had on, who does such a great thing with chastity and women made new. Even the night before, there was a great radio conference. All the radio stations from all over the country came together, and that was super. We had a media missionary meeting the night before, EWTN Media Missionaries. If you don't know about that, you really need to know about that. Go to EWTN.com, click Media Missionaries, you'll see a short video. And these are people that not only consume EWTN, but they're people just like you that said, I want to be a part of that association to intercede for EWTN and to spread the word more fully to my friends and to my family, and we outfit them to do that. But you know what, just my own perspective, I'm just one person, that's why we want you to call, because I'm sure everybody was impacted in different ways. But you know, one of the things that we get to do is meet and greet. So all the people at various times, there's an hour where all the various show hosts and TV personalities are there, and people, what was that? Okay. So they come and they meet us personally. And I wasn't ready for that. I was one of the first group that was there.
So it happens just so quick, right?
Yeah. Well, but there were so many people, and last time we had a family celebration was like 3 years ago, and there wasn't that many people who wanted to speak to me. You know, I don't think they knew our show. Well, I could tell everybody knew, so everybody's kind of looking. And I spoke to so many people, and I guess what comes across and why it was so meaningful was that the impact of EWTN on people's lives. I mean, what God's doing. I mean, I know it. But then when you start hearing people, and they know, like, they know our lives, like they know our testimony, they know about our, well, I guess because we're sharing it, but you know, we really don't know if anybody's watching, you know what I mean? So, and we have a big group here today, but we usually do the show, nobody's around, we're kind of like, well, I guess we did that, I wonder who saw that. But hon, these people share. A lot of people came in to EWTN through COVID.
Right.
And so
just think about that.
I'm new to EWTN, and COVID, and the sickness and fear, couldn't go to church, so they tuned in and they said, I can't tell you what this meant to me. It was like an ongoing retreat, and the work of the priest in holding mass and special prayers for the end of COVID, and you know, breaking down the spirit of fear, and you know, that was there. And then they speak about their own personal lives and their families and life and death and difficulty in marriage, or kids are confused about whether they're male or female, and I mean, and they're sharing from their hearts with me. I mean, they really, they don't know me, but they said, we know you, you don't know. And it's that, thanks for the sanity of EWTN. Thanks that we can go there and we're hearing something true. Thank you that you're helping us to remember, what it means to be a person of faith and to live a holy life, all this. And so I just was listening. I'm saying, you're giving me such a gift. Well, no, thank you for coming. All the people we see on TV, and you're here. And I'm just saying, no, thank you, because we're really hearing personally from you what this means. And the thought came to me. We're going to get to Carolina in a minute. We're getting right to it. But I said, it came to me, I said, this is a divine work.
It is
now,
a
I know
divine
that,
work.
but it came to me again. I said, this is a divine work that God's done. This is not just we do TV and we're this, they're that. And this nun who didn't know what she was doing, but said, I want Christ to go out to the world. Okay, God, I'm going to get you, a satellite. I'm going to get you, out there. You got to do everything else, basically. That's Mother Angelica. And he is.
And he is.
And he is.
And he's continuing. And she always used to say, Lord, we don't know what we're doing, but we're getting better at it. And which is true, right? I mean, she didn't know anything about all that means and how God used her. What he used most was her courage. Mother Angelica had courage, and she came up against great forces of hell and death and darkness within the church and without the church. So we're so grateful. We have Carolina from Arizona on the phone. Carolina, your question or your comment?
Hi, yes. Can you hear me, Joy?
Yes.
Great. Yeah, I just wanted to let everybody know and personally thank Jim and Father Mitch Pacwa and everyone who made such a successful and important imprint on Arizona and, us here in the West, just by your presence. You effect change. You bring hope and courage and, the eagerness, the willingness for people to stand up. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful experience. Thank you.
Thank you.
God bless
we
you.
heard that again and again. And I can't overstate the sincerity of people, genuineness of people, real lives and what they're going through, joys and sorrows, and that we came to their community. And so this is going to happen again. I'm not sure when, maybe in a year or so. I don't know where it will be. But if there's any way you can make it, we'd love to have you. And people are coming from all over the country. And I mean, you have some people, with disabilities, that they're in wheelchairs, they're moving around, they still have masks on. And when they see you, they just kind of light. And the sacrifice, and you just look at them and you're saying, that's what happened to me.
Right.
And so, we talk about being family, and it really is a family.
It really is a family. And it's so helpful, like when the priests show up, because so many people, maybe they don't get to take a pilgrimage to Alabama and come to EWTN. But when EWTN goes out into the States like they do, and they get to see Father John Paul, and they get to see the priests, and they're like, it's because at home you're in the screen. And then it's like, I could see you, I could touch you. And they had to hear confessions, and they really worked the party. Father Joseph was there, and they get to see them, and you fall in love with these priests. Do you know why? Because they're ministering to you, because they're loving you. And Father Mitch, who doesn't love Father Mitch? And Father Mitch, when he comes and he gave a great talk on courage, and the whole world, right now, the whole world needs EWTN.
And that was
because the world has lost its way.
That was the theme, was confidence, courage. Father Mitch and Jeanette and others. So that was the theme. And, like we shared on our last show, don't be conformed to this world. That's a schematic plan. The world, the government in some ways, people are trying to fit you into their plan. Don't be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind, the power of the sacraments, the power of baptism, the power of a confession, the power of the Word of God, because they're trying to strike fear in us in so many ways and to control our lives. So maybe there's some reasons for fear, with COVID and health issues and, just protection of our country. But people are overstepping their bounds, okay? And so they're trying to control, well, you can't meet for worship, because this is happening. How much are we going to say yes to this? And so Father Mitch spoke to that. The speakers were speaking to that. And times like this, when you get together for renewal, like this group that's here, we go to Mass, and we have to be cleansed. We have to be cleansed. We have to be purified and stand strong. Joy, another.
Well, we have Sanders from California on the phone. Your comment or your question? Hello, are you there?
Hello?
Yeah,
Yes.
go right ahead. You're at home with Jim and Joy.
Oh, hello.
My name is Sundus. I'm from San Diego.
Wonderful. Go right ahead. Share, please.
Yes, and I came over to the ytsync-en family celebration, and I haven't been anywhere in so long because of my health condition. I told my husband, I have to go even if it's going to kill me.
Oh, bless you.
Wonderful. What would you
So
say
I
to
was
the people?
so excited to see all of you, and I kept on wanting to talk to you, but every time I wanted to, you were busy talking to someone else, and I keep walking by and come back around.
Well, you're talking to me and maybe hundreds of thousands of people, so this is a good thing.
Yes. I actually was very excited about seeing everyone that I watch all the time, Father Mitch Packwood, Johnette Williams, Spitzer.
Yeah, they're really there, really there.
And John Paul, I love him, when you have him on your show.
Yes.
Well, so glad that we
Yeah.
could make that possible. So glad that you were there.
And we're so
Yeah,
glad it
thank
didn't kill you and you're alive to tell the
Yes,
story.
you're still alive. That's a good thing. We don't want.
I know. I couldn't believe it. It was a miracle that I even made it there. I've been really struggling with everything, but now that I felt better, I'm like, I'm going. That's it.
Yeah.
Good for
Thank you
you.
so much.
Good, thank
Well, just to
you.
the people out there, we have a few minutes left, so if you want to call in, now's the time for you to call in and just say what it meant to you. And again, we're doing this just to say, at least to the people that didn't make it there. I mean, there's so many people who can't make it there. That this weekend they're going to be airing the EWTN Family Celebration.
Saturday and
So I
Sunday.
said, let's come back and just speak about that because you're going to want to see it, and hopefully it's going to be like you're right there. And the next time you hear about a family celebration, go to it, any way possible. Make it. If not, it will air. But Joe, the other thing that's so clear at these celebrations is that they're soaked in prayer. There was a line, maybe 100 people long for confession. Confession all
Yes.
day long. And then the power of the sacrament. We had closed out with the Eucharist that was just tremendous. And it's a bishop that's there, not the lead bishop, but I'm forgetting his name right now. He celebrated the Mass in Spanish and in English in a way that was just so profound, just beautiful. And there were just, what a mix of people.
Yeah.
I mean, talk about how many Hispanic people there, Spanish people there. We had a huge track for Spanish-speaking people, that's their primary language. I don't know, there must have been 700,000 people there, then all English and Spanish-speaking people. We were over there. And then there was a kids section.
Yeah.
And it was just so good. I should have went over there earlier because there were just so many children, from
Thank
nursing
God.
babies to those running around to teenagers. And that's the plan. The plan to overcome fear is to be fruitful, multiply, fill the world, and subdue it. You want to hear Satan scream? So we're going to have some Catholic babies. We're going to have lots of babies. You want Catholic babies? We're going to be baptized. They're going to go into this world. And we're going to be fruitful and multiply spiritually. That we understand we don't want to be on the defensive, filled with fear. And so various things are happening. They're trying to fill us with fear, denying our religious liberties and rights. And so that's true. We have to know that. But you know what? Get on the offensive.
Right.
Start evangelizing. Start bearing witness. And so that's why we have the EWTN Media Missionaries to say, let's take the gospel to this nation, to the world. Well, we were once a solid Christian nation. We're not anymore. Well, let's become a pre-Christian nation because this nation is going to go back to Christianity as never before. We got to get that attitude.
That is true. And one of the things that I always enjoyed about going to the family celebrations was the religious catalog. What they do is it appears on the floor. So everything that you see beautiful Emily advertising on religious catalog, they make it happen. And I just want to say thank you to all the EWTN workers who have worked so hard, who have traveled, left families, went to work, set up from the top to the bottom, to Doug Keck, and we had Peter Gagnon,
Michael
Warsaw, everyone was there, and then you had all the people
working,
all behind the scenes doing a great work.
Here, there's like hundreds of people. Thank you to all of them, because we sit here or we do something, but all these people make it happen so that you can hear these various speakers and that the grace of God might land on something that we're saying and touch your life. And thank you for speaking with us. So we're going to take a break at this point. There's plenty more to come. We'll be right back. Please don't go away.
back. Well, before we wrap up today's show, we're going to speak with beautiful Joan Lewis. Now, Joan, what have you been up to these last couple of weeks?
Well, I have been up to time off and time with family. Finally, vacation time rolled around, and which meant actually starting off my time in the U.S. with a meeting with the Order of the Holy Sepulchre and investiture ceremony in Chicago, then a flight to California to be with my sister Gail and her kids and their kids. And then I'm on the last lap, and I'm in Wisconsin with another niece and her children and all of their events. And I mean, family time, you know, your show is all about family time. And we're family here in a big way because on September 29th, my niece Julie had her fourth child, finally a little girl. And that's my great niece number 27. So
Excellent.
I know. So 27 great nieces and nephews, and actually the age range is, you know, from several days old to 2, if my counting is correct, in college. So quite an age range. And the 2 girls in California, I went to their Catholic school and visited that. They had Grandparents' Day. So my sister, obviously their grandmother, and I was the special invited guest, and you will love this. We began with Mass, and then all of the students were to show their grandparents around the campus. It's an amazing big high school. Olympic pool, football field, classrooms on end, et cetera. But at the end of Mass, the president made some remarks on grandparents, and then he said he had a contest. So who had the greatest number of grandchildren? One hand went up, and that person had 31. And then it turns out the oldest grandparent was 92. And Joan won the prize as a special guest for having come the furthest.
Oh, perfect. Good.
Oh, yeah, it just blew it. Oh, Rome, Italy. Oh, give us a break, you know. So that was fun, and just to get to see the girls that I hadn't seen in a while and experience their school and learn about their classes. And then here in Wisconsin, Christy and Brian have 4 children. One is just off to college, but with their other 3 now, two boys and a girl. They also have an amazing exchange student from Brazil, Jan. He's 17, he's 6'4", a huge basketball player, as I discovered yesterday. But sports and music are a big part of Christy's family. So my first full day in Wisconsin, folks, began with Mass. That was yesterday, Sunday, after which I attended a basketball game with Jan, then a volleyball game with my niece Cece, then soccer matches. So my entire day was Mass and sports. I think that's a pretty good balance.
That's the best, yes.
But the fun, you know, being around little ones. I will meet my new great niece on Wednesday. We're all driving to Sugar Grove, Illinois to see her because it's a day off for the kids here in school. And just being with the kids, listening to what they're studying, watching them play, you know, their passion for sports. And then we have musicians in Christy's family. She's a magnificent pianist.
Joan, Joan, thank you.
So, I mean,
so
you know,
much.
from toddlers to teens. and you have all the fun of being with them, learning from them. But Jim and Joy, what I love is just the different perspectives.
Joan, we're going to have to.
We got,
you know, when you got to go off
and a
for us here.
16-year-old.
But Joan, thank you so very much for your sharing. You love your family. Maybe some people want to be adopted into that family. But we want to close out, you know, as we did a whole show on the EWTN Family Celebration. I didn't know she was going to go into all the family stuff with her. But behold how good and how pleasant it is when the brothers and sisters dwell together in unity and the Holy Spirit comes down upon us. You're an important part of this family. You're never alone. You're always at home with Jim and Joy. Bye.